Hi everyone. I just wanted to give you an update since the last time I talked to you guys. I believe the last thing you heard from me was about how I got to Kansas City and what an amazing journey that was, and how the Lord provided. And yeah, I just want to tell you guys a little bit about those 3 weeks. It totally changed my life radically. Like, looking back, it astounds me that the Lord took me all the way to Kansas City to get these deep revelations of Him and essentially what His vision for my life is in the next season. Um, the internship was amazing. We had like tons of leadership training and practicals on how to build prayer furnaces and sustain them, and how to actually like equip yourself to sustain yourself in the place of prayer and to keep going and to stay engaged. And that was really challenging, but so amazing for me. And yeah, we were getting like 5-6 hours, 4 hours for sure, but a lot of us would go further and get like 5 or 6 hours of prayer every day. And now I don't know what I would do without those hours. I want to stay in that place of prayer. And I just got total like new vision for missions and why it is that I'm laying my life down for this, how like it is such a privilege for me to give up everything. Like I don't even count it. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, this is a privilege to serve Jesus and tell people, tell the lost about Him. Yeah, just getting that revelation was just like, wow, like, this is why I'm doing this. Like, I love Jesus, and He's amazing, and He's the Savior of us all, and He's the only hope that we have. And it is a privilege that He has called me to tell people about Him and to go out into these places of the earth and to talk to the darkest people and the most broken people. And we're all broken essentially, but just like in these really tough situations, and bring them out, like lift them up, partnering with Jesus and lifting these people out of darkness. It's amazing. It's an amazing privilege, and just getting that revelation totally wrecked me. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so the internship was awesome. I officially could run a prayer meeting and, do pretty well at it, I believe, I would hope, with Jesus, of course. I can do nothing of my own strength. But yeah, so that was what the 3 weeks was about. It was amazing. But in that time, I was struggling a little bit because I wasn't sure how I was going to get back to YWAM. If he even wanted me to go back to YWAM. I thought he did, but I wasn't for sure. I had no money, of course, as you guys knew. And all the money came in for Circuit Riders. I asked for like really specific confirmation to come if I was supposed to leave IHOP, because the word of the Lord was IHOP. And so I was hesitant to leave unless He really spoke clearly about going back to YWAM. And so He did, which was good because I love YWAM. But He spoke very clearly, provided all of the money for Circuit Riders, and at that time I still didn't have a plane ticket. And so I was like, oh my gosh, Jesus, what am I supposed to do? Like, how are you going to come through? And I had called my mom, and she was hesitant and told me that she'd call me back. And I was just like, oh no, like, what am I doing? Lord, help me. And in that moment, 2 people came forward and ended up paying the entire ticket. And I bought the ticket that minute, and now I'm here. I'm back at YWAM, and in this school, the Circuit Riders. And it's so interesting to see everything the Lord did in my heart at IHOP in that internship. And what He prepared me for was this. And it's so funny, He took me away from here to bring me back so that I would be prepared and my heart would be ready for what it is I'm about to embark on. And it was astounding. The first day of Circuit Riders, my heart was so moved. I was like, wow, like, this is what I spent the past 3 weeks like completely preparing for. And everything that Andy Bird was saying was just like registering and resonating with me. And I was like, wow, like, this is it. Like, this is it. Like, this is what I'm laying my life down for. Like, this is awesome. And it just has been incredible to see like how the Lord continued to provide for me. And he's like, Kaylee, I have you. Like, why are you so freaked out? Like, it's me that's going to do it. You know, it's me. Like, your words aren't going to move people, but me in your words will. And it's just been amazing. It's been an amazing journey of like really seeing how broken and how weak I am, and just pressing into the Lord and saying, God, like, you have your way. You take your place. You have your way. Like, I just want to fall on my face in front of you every day, and I can do nothing on my own. And so, like, coming to that place was hard, but it's beautiful. Like, it's been amazing. And in that, he's totally, like, lifted me up and brought me out of some serious things, and it's just been so amazing. Yeah, so Circuit Riders is like really intense, and so is Luke 18. So it's 7 weeks of super intense training, and I'm just like, Lord, what is it that you're training me for? What are you preparing me for? And he began to speak to me about long-term missions, and me, like, in my weakness, I'm like, oh, I'm disqualified, like, I'm not ready for that, I'm not blah blah blah. And he's like, Kaylee, I will sustain you in whatever you do. And if I call you to something, I'm going to equip you. I'm faithful to you. I'm faithful to your heart. Like, you don't need to worry. You have me. I'm like, okay, God. Like, I trust you. So with that being said, I really am feeling called to make a 2-year commitment. And the countries that I'm considering are America. Actually, a city, Washington, D.C., and laboring in the place of prayer there, or Pakistan or Ireland. And so these are my options, kind of what I'm considering. I will find out later on in the week where for sure I'm going, and the trips will be scouting trips. So we'll go for a few months or a couple weeks. If I'm going to Washington, I'll go for 2 weeks. If I'm going to another country, it'll be 2 months to really scout out the area and make connections and just like try to build our ministry before we launch. And I'm astounded at how fast the Lord's moving. He's really accelerating in these days. Like, he is moving so fast and preparing my heart so fast. And I'm just like along for the ride, like, okay, God, like, I'm in whatever you want me to do, like, whatever you want me to lay down, like, I'm in, like, you have me, like, I'm willing, whatever you want. And so it's been amazing. It's the most peace I've ever had. And so yeah, that's what I'm praying into is a long-term commitment. And so I will give you guys another update for sure when I know where I'm going. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys what's been going on. Thank you so much for your prayers, and thank you for your support. I so appreciate it. I couldn't do it without you guys, without your prayers. Like, it means everything to me. So thank you very much, and hopefully I will get with you in a few days. All right, bye.